Hey everyone, Joe here. I got a haul from Free Comic Book Day, and the shop had a half price sale. So I picked up some books, and then I also picked up some books at a local flea market. So we'll get right to it. These first two are for sale, actually. Thanos Quest, #1. This is actually the second print, and I'll tell you in a second why I'm selling them. So that's #1, and then #2, which is a first print. So I bought these both. They were marked as $35. I paid half of that, which is $17.50. But it was not marked second print anywhere. So I'm going to give the store a pass, because when I looked inside, this book does not say first print or second print. This doesn't say second print, and this doesn't say first print. Instead, on the inside first page, I believe it is, there's numbers at the bottom. And if it goes 1 to 10, that's a first print, which this one goes 1 to 10. This one. This one goes 2 to 10, which means it's a second print. I don't know why that was done that way, rather than just writing second print or first print on it. So I could see the shop kind of missing that if they didn't know. The store should know, but I could see that. I had some questions when I saw it, and I saw that it didn't say first or second print. I had to start doing some research, and that's what I found. I actually found it on the CGC boards. Somebody asked that question. So anyway, these two are for sale. I'm selling them for exactly what I paid for them. $17.50, plus I paid New Jersey tax. So it's about $19, plus exact shipping if you're interested in these. I also have them on my Instagram page, which is Silver Gold Comics on Instagram. So we got those two. It kind of sucks because I don't collect second prints. I don't like second prints. They are still valuable. They both sell on eBay for $25 or so as a pair. That second print, graded, goes for like $100, but it's just not my thing. I'm bummed about, I put back a magazine, Vampirella magazine, that was also $35, but you only got 20% off that, and I was already spending a lot of money. So I put that back and kept these. If I knew this was a second print, I would have put these back, and I would have picked up the Vampirella. I thought about calling the shop and seeing. I know with comics, pretty much once you buy them, it's a done deal. But just seeing if he would take these back, and I would buy the Vampirella at the 20% off, so I'd actually pay more. But I just don't want to be one of those customers, so I'll just eat it. So we have that. This is from Free Comic Book Day. I picked up a couple, but this is one that I didn't see. I saw Avengers mentioned, and there's another one that was mentioned. This one I didn't see too much to talk about, and it is a really thick comic. This would probably be a $4.99 cover price if it was sold as a original book. And it has an original story. So if you're a Walking Dead fan, this is a book you want to get. I don't know if that's the first appearance of Clementine, but it was certainly an early appearance if it was not. I kind of forget. And I always mixed up what was in the comics and what was on the TV show. So this is a really nice free comic book. Then here are the books that I picked up. This is one of my favorite of the bunch, Adam #3. I have it graded as a 7.0, and not all of these do I remember. I remember I paid probably about $200 for everything I picked up that day, but this one I believe was marked as $20, so I paid $10 for it. And for a Silver Age book, low print, not low print run, but low in the, I'm trying to get rid of that glare. #3 in the series. Very nice. Very happy with that. Then I also picked up, oh, this is also the first appearance of Professor Alphys or something like that, and Tim Pool and Kronos. So not only is it old, great condition, but it's got some first appearances. This is the first solo appearance of the Golden Age Atom in the Silver Age. This is number 29, and this one too. I think I paid $5 for this one. That glare. I'm trying something new here, and glare is just killing me. Here's a Captain America. Did not pay much. This might have been $2.50. First appearance at Night Flyer, and I have this graded as a 9.2. Another cap. This is I have graded as 5.0. This is probably the one I overpaid for. It was marked $75. It is an early cap, and I don't have it 105. I have 100, 101, 2. I think 3 and 4. I wanted to kind of fill out 10, so I knew I was getting some deals on some others, so I was okay with overpaying for this one a little bit. And I didn't really like $75 would have been a tremendous overpay. So what I did pay for it is probably more in line with retail. Same with this one. First appearance of Harvey Bullock. I was shocked to see this just in the bins and not on the wall, because the wall books were 20% off, I believe, or 25%. And the bin books were 50% off. So I was kind of surprised to see such a major character's first appearance in the bins. It is a square bound book, so it is kind of eaten up a little bit on the corners. Not eaten up, but has some wear to it. Overall, it's really nice. I have it marked as a 5.0. And again, I don't remember exactly, but this might have been $10, maybe $7.50. Another Batman here. Third full appearance of Killer Croc, and the first full appearance of Jason Todd. This one here, another nice pickup for, it might have been marked as $5, so I might have paid $2.50 for it. And I don't have a grade in the back, which means I'm considering it a near mint, at least a 9.4. This, again, couple bucks, $2 maybe, $2.50. I think it was marked $5. Nothing special, just a nice cover. I have it marked as a 8.0. It has a little more stress than I thought when I first looked at it. But again, when you're at a half price sale and you see a book that you like and it's only going to be a couple bucks to, $1, $2, $3, you just kind of pick it up, take a chance. Here's another one, and you know what? That Captain America is not the one I paid a lot for. This was the one I paid $75 for. That cap I might have paid like $15. This is the one I paid $75 for. And kind of the same deal where I'm kind of completing the run. I have almost 1 to 20, and I was missing 5 and maybe 1 or 2 others. No more than 2, and then I'll have 1 to 20 complete. So this is a hard one to find because of the white cover. A lot of times the inks from inside bleed through, which this is kind of doing it. You can see the red here and over here. So it's a hard book to find in high grade. I have this marked as a 5.5, and it is first appearance of Sarah Bruss and Krylin. 2 characters I don't know. But again, this was the one. Take back what I said before. This is the one I overpaid for. I knew I was overpaying for it. I could go on eBay right now and buy it for the same thing I bought it for, if not a little bit less. But overall, with everything else, it was worth picking up while I saw it, while I could see it in person. This one I did take out of the bag while I was there just to make sure, because I was spending so much on it. It's another Iron Man I picked up, a couple bucks. First, Spy Master, and second, Kevin O'Brien, who later becomes the Guardsman. I have this marked as a 7.5. Speaking of grading, CGC had I guess they have a grading contest every year. It's not run by CGC, it's run on the message boards. CGC is part of it because they do grade the books that are in the contest. So I did join this year. It was, for me, and I know, is it ETA Nick? I did a video on this. Yeah, I found it incredibly hard to follow because it's in the message boards. And they don't send out an email every week saying, hey, get your picks in. So the first week I did it, and out of, I think there were 130, 140 people in it, I ended up tied for second or third. I had a score of 3. The lower the score, the better. And in this, there were 5 books, and there were 3 books that I was a half a grade off on, which validates my grading to myself. And then the second week, again, I kind of forgot about it. They don't send out a reminder. I got the picks in, and I got an email back saying, too bad, see you next year. These picks were due 3 days ago. The second round, I got a 6, which is, twice as bad as a 3, but still not bad. That's a pretty good score in that contest. And the major thing is, again, I don't think I was more than 1/2 a grade off of any of them. Maybe one I might have been a full grade off. Oh, you know what? I wasn't a half a grade off. One I graded 9.2, and it was 9.6. So that counts as 2 points. And then the others, I was a half a grade off every other book. So again, it kind of validates to me my grading. So, when I say this is 7.5, I take this to the bank more than or just as much as a CGC grade. I wish I stayed in the contest, or I'm going to do better next year to follow the rules. Another book I got for half price, 8 Ball, number 11. This is the first Ghost World. I got this graded as a 9.4. This book, I actually went into this shop last month, and I was looking at it. And they wanted, I think they had $30 marked on it, maybe 25. I think it was 25. And I asked if they would do 20. And the owner wasn't there that day. It was, just somebody on a Sunday. And he's like, no, that's the price. It's a good price. So I didn't pick it up because it just wasn't worth it. I did notice this store, it's a really good store. And normally the prices were really good. Their dollar bin is great. You can find a lot of good stuff in their dollar bins. But the bins, and I'm not saying it's wrong because prices with comics are going crazy these days, and it's you can't update your comics when you have thousands in the bins. So they were priced a little bit high. A lot of these half prices were really 25% off retail. Again, some of them I got really great, like those Adams, I got great deals on. So overall, it was great. But so anyway, I didn't pick it up then, and I went back this time, and I went straight for the E's, and it wasn't there, and I'm like, crap, somebody else bought it. So I'm going through the bins, and I like to go through the letter bins because I like some oddball stuff, not always just the Caps, Iron Man's, Spider-Man, whatever. And I'm going through them, and just by chance, they had I don't know if it was marked Independence or Offbeat or whatever. It was marked as, and there it was. I was shocked to find it, and picked it up. Really happy with this. I actually watched Ghost World later on that night. I saw it once before, watched it again. It's on Amazon Prime, and the ending this time, I kind of got the ending, which I don't think I picked up on last time. So if you've never seen the movie Ghost World, Steve Buscemi and a few others, I can't think of the girl who's a star. She's a big star now. And actually, she's in the Marvel movies, but she was 16 at the time of this movie. And Just a good movie. So if you have some free time, you need a movie to watch, check out Ghost World. This, another major buy. I don't know how major buy of a buy this was. This is G.I. Joe. I have it marked as a 9.8, and it is every bit a 9.8. If these companies gave out 9.9s, it should be a 9.9. I've gone through this with a magnifying glass. There is nothing on the corners, every razor sharp edges. I now have it triple boarded, maybe even 4 boards in the back. It is the first appearance of Don Marino as Snake Eyes. Don Marino, I believe, shows up in, this is issue 244, and 243 is her first appearance. And this was marked as $125. I probably would have passed it right by, but I was there with my friend Tom Ryan, and he's like, oh yeah, that's a big book. And you know, when I saw the price, and you see kind of the character on the cover, I would have looked it up anyway. But I did look it up, and then he looked it up on eBay, and there were only 2 for sale. And even now, I think if you go on eBay, there's only 2 for sale. One they want $300 for, the other one they want $400. Both are raw. The only one sold was sold a day before for $255. So I picked this up for $75 as half price because it was in the bins. Again, should have been a wall book. And again, things like this make up for anywhere else where, I may not be getting the greatest deal. If anybody knows anything about this book, I think it's just a B cover, but I could not find any on the CGC census, 0. On Go Collect, 0 graded. Cannot find a accurate price for this. Again, I don't know if it was a 1 in 20, 1 in 100, or if it was just a B cover, but there are no, there's 2 for sale, and they're at crazy high prices. The only thing I could think of why it was priced as $125 is in February, one sold for $78. And that was the only other sale other than the one the day before the sale at $255 or $260, whatever. So I'm thinking they saw that the only thing they had to price it on was that last sale of $78. So they marked it $125, hoping to get half price, $75 fair market value. But apparently the price went up quite a bit in that time. So really happy to have it. I was going to flip it, but before I do, I want to find out more about it and see how rare it really is. Another key pickup is Hellblazer #1. I got this graded as a 9.2 to 9.4. See, when I grade and this is the way really grades should be. At grading companies. If I ever start my own grading company, I might consider putting a range on because it's not exact. But if you get a book and you get an 8.5, it might be 8.0, it might be a 9.0. Why not put a grade, 8.5 to 9.0 or 8.0 to 8.5? Doesn't have to be exact. Maybe even put those 2 grades with a meter and showing where it's leaning towards. But I think that would be a lot better than the crappy grades that CGC is giving out, where they're off by quite a bit. This may not help that, but I don't know. I think it's a good idea. Anyway, I picked this up, and I think I only paid $10 for this. I think it was marked as 20. Maybe, again, I don't remember exact. It might have been $15. No more than that. So I'm very happy to get this. Was actually on my want list. And this is a first appearance of Papa Midnight. Picked this up. I told you got quite a haul at half price day. Wild Cards #1. Got this marked as a 9.2. It has a ding right here that I didn't notice while I was in the shop. The shop has pretty poor lighting. And again, when you're buying stuff for half price, you don't look at things that closely. This book was super hot really a couple weeks ago, and it has really fallen down. You can now get this on eBay. This is one of those books where you could pick it up for $3 or you could pick it up for $30. It's all over the place. So think I paid $5 for it. See what happens with that. And here's just a this was $1.50. I think it was marked $3. Green Lantern, Carol Ferris as Star Sapphire, and I have this marked as a 9.2. That's it for half price day. These I picked up at a flea market, and they were all, for everything I paid $30. So these were like $2 each or so. And the store was closing. Yeah, I got there late in the day because I was just in the area. So I kind of just went through quickly. So here's what I found there. A bunch of Teen Titans, all first appearances. Nobody major, but you never know these days. So this is the first full Terror Titans and first Bolt as Dreadbolt. This is the first Enigma, which is the Riddler's daughter. I think that's a pretty good pickup for a couple bucks. First Miss Martian on the cover. This is the first full Miss Martian and the first full Bombshell. This one has a ton of first cameos. Enigma, again, the Riddler's daughter. This is the first cameo. And then, just I won't mention them all. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 other cameos. So for, again, I don't know what I paid for each one of these. No more than $3 each. My lot came to $40 and she charged me $30, which is pretty good. First, Zachary Zatara. First, Titans of Tomorrow. First, Ravager. First, Kid Flash, Bart Allen. Or the first time Bart Allen is Kid Flash. And then this one, you know, most people would pass this right by. I actually have number 1, 2, and 3, and this is number 4. It's a 5-part series. Black and white art, really cool book. The covers are nice, and this one's in near mint condition. I never find these anywhere. And again, if I had more time, I'd probably go through more of their bins and maybe find number 5 there. Gunfighters in Hell. Then I have 2 more books. These I picked up at my comic shop, and these are different. This is 2000 AD from England. This isn't the first appearance of Judge Dredd, but this is where Judge Dredd first appeared. And I've been interested in these and trying to pick some up off eBay, but the prices are crazy. Most of them are sold from England. And first of all, shipping is crazy. It's like $30 to ship them, and they're asking, like, for the first Judge Dredd, they're wanting $1,000, and this is newspaper print, and they grade differently over there. So this is my comic shop. They have it as a fine, but over there, they would probably call something much worse fine, in fine condition. So I just wanted to pick up a couple, see what they were like, before I paid any bigger money if I should ever find Judge Dredd's first appearance. Not the U.S. first, but the very first. So I picked up that one, and I picked up this one, which my comic shop had as 5.5, fine plus. Cool books to have. They're kind of a pain to store because they're so big, but I like them. And that's it. That's the haul for today. Thanks for watching. It was rather long. Hopefully you put this on fast forward. That's it. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.